Hello and welcome to my favorite video of every month to do. This is going to be my low buy check-in for the month of November 2025. I can't believe we're already powering through the holiday season at this point. We are already in the thick of it. I have already done some Black Friday, Small Business Saturday shopping, and I don't know, I'm feeling all the good vibes. So this is my favorite video, like I said, to do every month because I've been on a low buy since 2022. And these videos are a really good way for me to check in with myself and hold myself accountable to you all as well, to show you what I purchased throughout the month, everything I received in PR, but I also like to talk about everything I wanted to purchase but didn't and I held off. We're going to talk about old products that I've been loving, anything that I got rid of, and then my favorite category, just other stuff bringing me joy. And that stuff is not makeup, skincare, hair care, fashion related. Those are just good vibes, good happy things. I'm feeling positive. Let's jump into everything that I purchased this month. So the first thing that I purchased this month, I don't have a picture of it on me to show you, but there will definitely be some YouTube Shorts / Instagram Reel type stuff using these. So I bought 2 dresses from the brand Poppy Lush. And I will say their ads got me, or just people trying it on, because I feel like this dress looks damn good on everyone. I'm going to pop the pictures right here on the screen. I bought it in black and also in this it's not quite chartreuse, but it's more like a lime green. Both of them are amazing. So they have shapewear underneath. That was the part I was most scared of because I hate the feeling of being too constricted. I don't care if a little bit of my tummy shows or something like that. I do not care, okay? But this, what I like about it is that it's not constricting, but it does make it so I don't need to wear a bra. It's very comfortable and it drapes nicely in the front and it's got little shorts and it also makes it easy to use the bathroom. So it's not like you have to take the whole damn dress off to use the bathroom, which I absolutely love. So I am going to be styling these. I'm very excited. I got them for a really good deal. I want to say they were on sale at the time for $30 each. They are really freaking cute. So if you've seen ads for them, just know that so far I am really impressed. The next thing that I purchased is the Melt Edward Scissorhands collection. I absolutely wanted the entire collection. I couldn't go without. This is one of my favorite movies, and the whole collection retailed for $225. I'm going to go ahead and put a reel for you here on the screen showing when I did my kind of unboxing and swatching of everything. Guys, this collection is so incredibly beautiful. It is so beautiful, the sparkly colors in the eyeshadow palette, the eyeliners that go on so smoothly, the blush, which I definitely thought was going to be too light for me, that I have used all the time, the lip sparkle bombs, the shadow bombs that I love for an inner corner, even the lashes, which I thought would be too big for me, they're absolutely not. I have already used this collection multiple times. I have several videos wearing the collection. I recently did a video where I'm trying to use stuff more. So for example, I only had one look on my channel using the palette. So I did another video with 4 different palettes doing 4 more looks with those. So I used this, it was the Melt Welcome to Derry, and 2 others that you'll see here. Everything will be linked down below in case you want to check those out. But guys, I love this collection. This PR box is never leaving my side. I will have this on display forever. I don't regret this purchase for a second. So my next purchase, and I didn't mention this before, but obviously because I talked about those Poppy Lush dresses, I don't just talk about makeup in this category because I like to hold myself accountable for fashion purchases as well. Something I bought, it's funny, I don't think I've ever talked about it here on my channel, but if you've ever seen me out and about in person, I've run into a few people at the mall or at festivals or things like that, chances are 75 to 80% that I'm specifically wearing these boots, okay? These are by Ariat, and these are my lovely red cowboy boots. I want to say this is my 3rd or 4th pair. Here's the thing. The reason that I've gone through so many is because I've been wearing this style boot, this exact boot pretty much, for 20 years. These are my signature shoe at this point. And yes, eventually when you're wearing these 5 days a week, you go through them. So these are just starting to stretch a little too much in the foot, just a little bit. They're still in great condition and they're not there yet. So I started doing what I do and looking on secondhand sites to see if anybody had another pair. these are getting harder and harder and harder to find, and I think Aria might have finally discontinued them, and I am so sad, but I was able to find a pair on eBay for $50. These are normally like $150 boots, so you can do the math. I am so pumped about it. So I have a brand new pair that I was able to get off of eBay, so that is something I purchased, and even though I don't need it yet, I know I will absolutely use it. It feels so weird to tell you guys that I bought a backup of a pair of shoes, but if you knew me in person at all, you would absolutely understand. Like I said, these are genuinely my signature shoes. The amount of, like I said, I'm wearing these like 5 days a week. I love these. If I can find a link to these anywhere, I will try to link them down below, but it's getting slim out there. And the two other things that I purchased, I do not have them yet because I bought them yesterday on Small Business Saturday, and I am so, so excited. So the first thing that I bought, I actually got for free because I was using a store credit from something I returned ages ago, and it's from the brand The Pretty Cult. So what I chose to get, and again, I think I had to pay like $3 at the end of the day for shipping, like to tack onto shipping. I got this skirt, which is just a plain pleated black skirt with a silver chain. We'll see how the quality is once it comes in. And I also got this Green Witch tote bag. I've been really loving like graphic tote bags. I used to not understand why people liked tote bags so much, and now I love them. I love to keep one in my bag when I'm going shopping somewhere, just so I don't have to use paper bags, plastic bags, things like that. I just really, really like them, so I'm hoping that these are good quality. And finally, I placed an order with Midnight Hour, and I love Midnight Hour so, so, so much. And I was so excited to be able to purchase some of these things on sale. I did have a gift card that I had been saving since my freaking birthday from my friend Betty Jean. Thank you, Betty Jean. And I was strategically saving it to pack on, like to tack on to sales. So here's all what I got. I got a brand new fishnet shirt. I've been looking for one for a while. This one looks a little bit thicker. Again, I don't have it yet in my little hand, so I can't quite tell you, but it looks like a little bit thicker. Now on the fishnet train, I also got something I've been wanting for so long, and I got these fishnet insert leggings. So all down the side of the leg has a fishnet insert, and these are supposed to be very comfortable from reviews that I've seen. Staying on the fishnet train is something that I'm really, really, really hoping can be appropriate for work. I think it can be, but it is a sweater. It says sweater, but for me, it looks more like a sweatshirt. We'll see what kind of material it is, with fishnet all down the arm. And I think it really can be appropriate for work, paired with some like dress pants and nice jewelry and heels. I think it can be okay for work. So I'm hoping. But also for work, I got this lovely button-down shirt that has these embroidery pieces like right on kind of your chest plate, if you will. And it is just so beautiful. It's got like a snake and it's got flowers in there. It is so lovely. And very last thing, I got a pair of actual fishnets. I really have been needing some, and these are more of like a honeycomb shape. And again, all of this was on sale. I think for everything after the gift card, I paid about like $110, $120. So not too bad for all of those pieces. I'm really hoping I don't have to return anything. The thing I'm most nervous about is the button-down shirt, because it looks a little blousier than I'm used to, but it could look so nice for the office and give me that kind of like corporate goth look I really like. So I'm really hoping they work. So that is everything I purchased throughout this month. That's a lot of stuff for me. It's a lot of stuff for me, and a lot within the past few days, I'm not gonna lie. Today, by the way, is Sunday, the shopping weekend, and we are going small business shopping again. I'm very, very excited. We're going to this little like Maker's Mart type thing, and I'm hoping to knock about 1 million gifts off my list. Also worth saying, I did not include in the things that I bought the gifts I bought for the holidays. I'm almost done shopping because I don't think that my husband or mother-in-law or niece watches my videos, but just in case they do, you're not finding out what you're getting. All right, let's talk about everything I received in PR throughout the month. The very first thing is the Salt New York and Hannah Louise Poston light set. So I chose the light set, and guys, I've been using this. I don't know if you probably can't even tell. I have been using this nonstop. I knew that I loved the quality of Salt New York stuff. I knew that I loved Hannah's concepts on makeup in general. I did not realize I would like this for me as much as I do. I have been using every shade in here so much. I wish I could show you like the little, like there's already a little bit of a dip in this one. Not a dip, but like you can tell I've been using it. I like to use all three of the blushes like layered on my cheek. I'm not wearing it today, but I like to use all three of the blushes. And this highlighter is so beautiful. Like the way that Hannah described it was like the sun shimmering on water. And it so is, because it just captures the light nicely, but is not like a blinding highlighter. It's just this beautiful shine. And I've been really, really, really loving it. I know a lot of you guys have been trying this. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below if you've tried this. I am so, so, so happy with this. The next thing I received, which was also included in that 4 palettes, 4 looks video, is the Fantasy Cosmetica Artificer palette. I really, really love this one. These kind of like warm, grungy neutrals, right up my alley. And the colors are just so beautiful. I've created so many looks with this. Like I've used this so many times throughout the month and I really, really like it. It's great for very neutral going to the office looks, but you can also make something very bold with it. We have this like stunning multi-chrome color in here. It's just such a cool palette. Like I think this is one of my favorites they've ever done in this series. What is it? The sigil? No, what's the word? But anyway, I've just really had a lot of fun playing with this. The shimmers are so special. They are so special in here, and the mattes are so creamy and just pigmented. I've just been really loving this. But what also came out with that collection that I've been using more than I thought I would. Everything comes in this bag, but what you get, oh my God, I've been loving it. So you get tools to repress broken eyeshadows. So you do receive 2 of these little, well, I mean, it's not even 2. It's just, you know, they're meant to clasp, like to close like this. But you do receive a little pan that you can put your eyeshadow into, okay? And mix around if you need with some rubbing alcohol, and then you put it back into the pan, and then they included 2 little presses. So one of these is a square and one of them is a circle, so that you can press whatever size pan they are. These are amazing, and I've had to use it twice this month. I've broken 2 products this month. This has come in such handy, and I don't break eyeshadows often, but the fact that the month I get this, I break 2, I'm calling a conspiracy here. But I really like that. It also came with this tool that is great for mixing, has a sharper edge, and it has kind of like a scoop edge. And then this little tool is so freaking rad. So what you do, let's see if I can show you on the Artificer palette. So you use this little magnetic guy and you can pick up an eyeshadow. Look at that. And then let's see if I can show you from the side. See that? You press it and the shadow comes right out. It is so convenient for taking eyeshadows out. It lets you rearrange your palettes. It lets you just take out shadows to see what their name is. Sometimes the name is printed on the back. This has been so handy. And like, I can't believe that there has not been a tool like this in my arsenal until now. I am so excited I dropped it. This next thing that I got, this has probably been one of the things I've used the most. I'm saying that, but I see something else I've used a lot. The Mob Beauty Courtney Quarantine collab. Courtney is the one who added me to the PR list for this. And I am just so incredibly thankful because I have really not only wanted to try more Mob Beauty, but I swear that anything that Courtney touches comes out to perfection, and I don't know how. But first we have the Reverie palette. I can't put this down. I cannot put this down. Someone needs to pry it out of my hands so I can use my other makeup. But what's so cool about this is that you have 4 different formulas in a quad and they all work together. So we have a cream clay shadow, a powder shadow. This one is like a shimmer shadow. And then we've got the suspended sparkle balm. I adore this, and like I can't stop using it. This cream clay shadow, is it Memento? Yes, in Memento, has become my favorite one and done right now, where I just take it, smear it on the lid, and I call it a day. It looks so good. Liminal is my dream grungy, nasty, mustard yellow, green tone. I just love it so much. Whimsy is the purple, and it does have a hint of warmth to it. And then is this not Spark, is it? Yes, it is. It's called Spark, is the like orangey bronze sparkle balm. I have been using this so much. And then the gloss in the shade Linger, I was not prepared for how much I love this gloss. So this is a dark, cool tone brown. I'm going to regret putting this on my hand because I have to wipe it off now. It is a cool tone brown, but what's so great about this is sometimes I have like a little bit of a hesitation using cool tones on my lips. When paired with a warm lip liner, this is such a perfect shade that I'm so in love with. And it's so glossy, and these feel wonderful on the lips. Like, I am super impressed with Mob's glosses so far. Look at that. Ugh. I just am really, really impressed with this collection. I'm so thankful to have received it. And honestly, it has fueled my love. I am going to be purchasing so much Mob Beauty that my bank account is going to be empty. Okay, then there's the biggin. I posted about this on my Instagram and YouTube shorts and everything, but the Kaleidos Moon Arcade set. This is so cool. It has been so long since we've gotten a collection from Kaleidos, and so long since they've come out with something unique and colorful and cool that I was almost hesitant when they emailed me and said, hey, we're coming out with a new collection. We'd like to send it to you. I was like, okay, that's great, because I've really liked some Kaleidos in the past. Guys, I'm going to throw down a gauntlet here, and I'm going to say this is my favorite collection Kaleidos has ever released. Ever. And the products are not necessarily meant to be used together, right? It's not like you have a palette with one lip liner and one eyeliner or something like that. Some of these are new products all together to Kaleidos, and they are blowing me away. So first of all, I mean, this little guy is so freaking cool. And then you open this, and there's all these spaces inside. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bunch of holes in the back so you can put the other products. And then there's also a drawer here. So first, it did come with like these kind of stick-on sparkly guys. I will be using those. But I will go ahead, and as I'm talking about everything, let me scooch over. I'm going to put over here the reel that I created showing all the products with swatches, but I do want to talk about these like in general. So the very first thing are these lip liners. They came out with 10 lip liners right off the bat. First of all, something weird I love is that I have no other lip liners with a silver lid, so it's easy for me to know which ones are my Kaleidos ones. But these are all in neutral shades ranging from like, you know, paler rose colors to deep dark browns. I am going to say it that these are the same quality for me as my Melt lip liners, which are my #1 favorite lip liners of all time. These are creamy but long lasting, and they don't feel dry on the lips. They don't tug at all. These are stunning, to the point where as I'm filming this and as you're watching this, the sale will still be going on for Cyber Monday. They are having a sale that brings these to $12 each. And there's already a few where I'm like, should I get backups of those? I'm not going to, because I'm trying very hard to not purchase backups. These are amazing. If you've been thinking about these at all, try them. They are so creamy. And again, they are up there with my favorite lip liner formula, period. So the other thing they came out with, I could talk about the lip liners forever, are 6 more of the Epiphany Melt On liners. These are those sparkly, shifty, metallic, gorgeous, gorgeous liners. I love the ones that I have so much that I've gone through 2 of them already, and just, they're so special. They're just like shifty and multi-chrome, and they came out with 6 more. These are all amazing. And then finally, as you can see in here, they came out with, these. First of all, they came out with the capsules, which are separate from the products inside. The products inside are these like glosses. So they're gloss bombs. They are so comfortable. I'm wearing one on the lips right now. Look how shifty the sparkle is. These are so comfortable. I've been wearing them nonstop. And I love that they're just selling them in like the little refill pack, and you can put them in whatever capsule you want. So they did come out with, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this all on screen, 6 different capsules. They're just so good. They're so good. Now, here's the thing, guys. When I look at this whole set with this big thing, I looked online because I wanted to be able to tell you guys like how much it costs and everything like that. The whole set with the stand and everything, $438. Do I think you should spend $438? Never. Guys, I don't think any makeup is worth $438. I really don't. Like, for if you're like to spend all at once, I don't. Is this like stand really cool? It really is. It's very cool. If you can see yourself using the holder, then you can, maybe it's worth it to you. For this holder, I am going to keep it to display things, but I would have personally not purchased the holder for myself. If it's something you can see yourself using and really enjoying, then again, maybe it's worth it for you. But for me, I think you can buy it without that holder, and that holder was quite a bit of money. So the products that I recommend the most, I cannot say, because the lip liners are now up there with my favorite lip liners. The Epiphany Melt On liners, the collection they've already come out with, are my favorite pencil eyeliners, period. And these glosses, I've been wearing them every day. Every damn day. So I just really love them. This is also, I'm also wearing a Kaleidos lip liner. I think I'm wearing number 3 blush with this. And I just have been really loving this whole collection. All right, the next few things that I got in PR, guys, I've gotten them only in the past few days. And the past few days has been leading up to Thanksgiving, where I did host at my house. So I've just been going crazy and haven't had a chance to try them. I wanted to be honest with you in saying that, but I do want to show them to you. So Unearthly sent over their new Dead Cute collection. And it is dead cute. So first, let me show you the palette. Again, we have the same kind of packaging on the front. And this is the color story. She is bright, colorful. She has this shade right here, Psycho Sweetie, is so incredibly shifty from like blue to green to pink. And this one, Baddie Baby, is like dark, but you see that shine as it picks up. Oh my God, so, so, so beautiful. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this palette. Okay, here's the thing. It is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous, but looking at it, I'm not sure how much use I can get out of it, but like I want to try it because I know I love Unearthly's formula. So please let me know in the comments down below if this is something you're interested in seeing a review in, because I'm going to be honest, if I don't receive like a ton of comments saying, yes, we want to see it, this is one I might pass on to a friend. I have a very specific friend in mind who is very interested in this palette, I know. So I'm not sure. Oh God, it's so pretty though. It's so pretty. It's like candy. Next, we have the Dead Cute Blush Quad. We do have 4 shades here, ranging from hot pink to lavender to like a peachish pink to a brown. That brown is calling my name. I think that this is a good mix of colors. I really do. And as much as the heart-shaped pans are really cute, I am somebody who just prefers like something smaller than this. So I do wish that these were just kind of like normal shapes, but I do love that they have a range of colors in this one. Again, I have not yet had a chance to try this one out. I lied. There is something that I have tried. The lip oil set. I have tried this because I couldn't keep myself from trying it, okay? These are so pretty. Look at these lip oils. Oh, the one that I already tried is called Potion Pop, and it is this purple, and it is so lovely. It looked so good over like a dusty pink liner. There is also a green, which is like just stunning, and then this pink. I've really liked these so far. I don't feel like that I want to make a, die-hard statement of how I feel about them because I've used them like twice, but they're really pretty. And then this I am so excited about, and I am going to be making for sure a reel about it. They came out with 4 new lipsticks, and let me show them to you. First, we have Bubble Scream, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous pink with like a high metallic shift. Then there's Ghost Milk. Look at this color. Oh my gosh, this like kind of grayish purple. Vampire Truffle is this kind of like deepened metallic purple with just high shine. And finally, are you ready? Toxic Taffy. And this is actually a green tone. I am thinking that over a black lip liner, this is going to be so beautiful. Ugh. The quality of Unearthly's lipsticks is kind of unparalleled. They are so smooth and so incredibly creamy. I absolutely love their formula, so I am going to love this set. I am going to be doing a lip swatch video, so make sure you stay tuned to my Instagram, but thank you so much to Unearthly for sending this to me. Another thing that I received that I have not yet been able to try, unfortunately, Koki sent me every shade of their new, I believe it's pronounced Lip Poudre. Okay, I think it's like lip powder. So these are a liquid matte powder lipstick, but they're supposed to be infused with like aloe and things that are really good for your lips. I have not tried it yet, but again, they sent me every shade. Now, a lot of these shades, I want to hold up these in particular. These all look kind of similar. Right? I mean, they're all different. They're obviously different, but like they're quite similar for sending them out. But then you do have these like much brighter shades or like, bold, like look at this orange. Ooh, I am very excited to try these. So thank you, Koki. And finally, I feel like I've been talking forever, but guys, Pacifica asked if they could send me something and they didn't say what it was. They just said they had a new product. And I was hesitant because I have kind of like a love, and I'm not saying a love-hate relationship, but a love relationship with Pacifica, where some of their products I really, really love and other ones have just kind of been there and have not really impressed me. This one, I have not used it yet, but I can already tell that if it is even remotely close to what I want it to be, it's going to be a favorite. So they just came out with a shampoo and conditioner in their Scalp Love series. So these are supposed to remove product buildup. I use a lot of product in my hair, so I love that kind of thing, but it's in my favorite scent for a hair care product ever, which is rosemary mint. That is my favorite combo for hair care products. I am so excited to try these. These are massive too. And for the set, I think it's like $17.50 for the set, which I think is really good. It also came with a scalp serum that has a little bit of witch hazel and sage, which is supposed to detox and loosen buildup. And it has, you know, like aromatherapy to it. So this is probably a stronger scent. Actually, let me go ahead and smell it. Oh yeah, that's a strong scent. But here's the thing. I love rosemary mint sage. Like, I love that combo. I am so excited. And something that I've always wanted but just have never treated myself to, they sent a little scalp massager. I am very excited to try this because I have been feeling like my hair, like even guys, I did my hair today, okay, and used a lot of like root spray and stuff. Do you see how flat it is? I think I really do have a good amount of like product buildup in here, and I need to work on that. All right, let's talk about things that I wanted to buy but didn't. The very first thing I want to talk about is, okay, so I chose to receive the light set from the Hannah Louise Puston and Salt New York collab. I really kind of want to try the medium set, and I might get it someday, but it's not something I need right now because I've been enjoying this so much. But I really feel like the medium set has such beautiful tones in it too, and I think it could work on my skin tone. Again, not something I needed to buy, but something I wanted to buy, so on my wish list it went, and on my wish list it will stay. And then there are these boots, guys. Okay, there are these beautiful boots that I found. Well, I got served an ad for them actually, and they're sold at Nordstrom, and they're by a brand called Azalea Wang. And I need you to leave any recommendations or reviews rather below, because I have never tried this brand. And the pricing is, what's the phrasing I can use here? It's not cheap, but it's also not extreme. These boots I think retail for $110, and I love them so much and I want them so much, and there's like one size left and it's mine. It's my size. I was trying to wait for them to go on sale during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. They have not gone on sale. They have not gone on sale. So if you have any experience with this brand, please let me know, because these boots have been living rent-free in my head. And like I said, there's only one size left. So the last thing that's on my list of wanted to buy but didn't is something that I have planned to buy this weekend. I had planned to buy during this shopping weekend and I didn't. And I hope I don't regret it. But it's, again, the thing I've been talking about for like 6 months straight, the Mob Beauty Trad Goth palette. I want it so badly. And I had full plans to buy it this weekend and I didn't, because I think the brand might be sending it to me, which is mind-blowing. But they said they were sending it to me quite a long time ago and haven't yet. So we will see if it comes. If it doesn't, then I might just suck it up and pay full price, because I fully planned to buy it this weekend but held off. So we will see. I'm going to give them plenty of time, because I never expect things to be sent quickly, especially if I'm receiving them in like a PR way. Brands owe you nothing. They owe me absolutely nothing. So I'm so grateful they even thought about it for a second of sending it to me. So I really hope I get it. When I was thinking of older products that I've been loving, this one kind of cracked me up to put on the list, because guys, I've had this for way longer than you should keep any product. But I did a lip declutter recently, and for like the 5th year in a row, this survived a lip declutter, but I still hadn't used it. So I forced myself to use it after the declutter, and I've used it like 3 times since then because I love it so much and I've rediscovered my love. Dose of Colors Cork Liquid Lipstick. You can see the color here. It is a warm tone brown and it's perfect. It is so comfortable on the lips. Now this is a liquid lipstick in that it does dry down completely, so no transfer, and it lasts a long time. But it doesn't feel like your lips are cracking. You know those liquid lipsticks you've tried where it feels like your lips are cracking? It doesn't. It feels moisturizing, and I've had this, again, a long time. A very long time, and it is still good. It doesn't smell. It goes on perfectly. I love this to the point where I can't stop using it, and I've really been enjoying it all over again. The other thing that I've been using so much, again, and I had gone for like a while where I wasn't using it. I didn't use it today, but this, let me pick it up. This is the T3 Air 360 is what it's called. And being honest, it's pretty much a dupe for the Dyson Airwrap, but literally like half the price. So you do get a, you know, like a wand tool, not a wand tool, but like you get the main tool, and then you get all the different attachments to put on it. So you get a round brush, you get barrels so you can curl your hair and everything like that. Here's the thing, on Thanksgiving Day, I blew dry, like gave myself a blowout and kept the hair in, you know, like pins and everything like that. And when I took it out, my hair was so beautiful, so voluminous. It was stunning. And that blowout lasted 3 days. I now want to use this every time I do my hair. I just did like a refresher today with a curling iron, but my hair still feels good. That's what's interesting about this product, is that because it's like it reduces frizz, it feels really good. Your hair feels silky, but it's so like bouncy and there's so much volume. And it's so like easy to use once you get the hang of it. I've been really liking it. One thing I will say, this is only lasting 1 day, and it's today, the day you're watching this, on Cyber Monday. This is going to be 40% off. I'm going to leave a link especially for this in my description box. This is going to be 40% off, and I have not seen this for anything less than like 25% off. So if you've been even thinking about a tool like this, today might be the day to grab it. It's funny because I lent this to one of my friends like 6 months ago, and she fell so in love with it. And she's like, please keep me in touch if there's ever any sales on this. So every time there's a sale, whether it's 10% off, whatever, I let her know. And she's just like, yeah, I don't know if now's the right time. So I messaged her the other day and I was like, girl, I just found out Cyber Monday, it's going to be 40% off. She's like, done, say less. She is finally getting it. She's treating herself, and I'm so excited, guys. This product is so good. I have used the Dyson Airwrap and I have used this, and the quality is comparable. It is completely comparable. So if you've been thinking about the Dyson, I would go with this because it's half the price. Way less than half the price if you can get it 40% off. Oh, also, as I'm putting this away, I'll tell you that the other deal they have for Cyber Monday is that it comes with this like beautiful travel case, which is a lot. This is nice. This is a nice bag, but it comes with this gorgeous travel case for free that I think retails for like $100. So today's the day. As far as what I got rid of, I'm just going to go ahead and link my declutter playlist below because, guys, I've been decluttering like crazy. I have gotten rid of hundreds of products already. Foundation, blush, bronzer, highlighter, concealer, lip gloss, lipstick, lip pencils, all of the above. And I've already done, there's a video coming out on Friday about my single shadows and my eyeliners and my mascaras. I've gotten rid of so many products this month. It's ridiculous. You know those big blue IKEA bags? I have one right here, and it's full to the brim. It is full to the brim, and I haven't even touched my eyeshadow palettes or my skincare yet, or my brushes. So yeah, it's a lot. And then things bringing me joy. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about, I had the immense pleasure of finally using tickets that I bought like 6 months ago, and my mom and I went to see Hamilton in New York City. Now, I've seen Hamilton twice in Baltimore, went on like touring tours, but I've never seen it in New York City. But the thing that made us finally bite the bullet and do it was that Leslie Odom Jr., the original Aaron Burr, was coming back to Broadway for a 12-week run, and we got tickets. Our seats were amazing. We were like perfect viewing, and I just cried through the whole thing. I cried through the whole thing, front to back. I sobbed, and I knew I was gonna maybe like shed a little tear. I was not expecting to be that emotionally overwhelmed. Okay, I was sobbing. Worth it. Worth my mascara running down my face. Worth the fact that when I left there, my nose was more red than Santa's. Thank you so much. And the last thing bringing me joy is seasonal depression. Seasonal depression is not bringing me joy, but something that brings me joy during these times of the year. So I do suffer from seasonal depression. When the daylight hours get shorter, when the weather gets colder, I have seasonal depression. And what I do to make that better for myself is I like to plan things to look forward to. And guys, I already have 2026 stacked. I have so many wonderful concerts I'm going to. I have a brunch I'm hosting for my girlfriends where I'm giving them all this makeup and letting them go through all this makeup. I have just times with family and friends that I'm looking forward to. And the big thing that I'm really looking forward to is that I am going overseas next year. And I was hesitant to talk about it because I know that times are hard right now. I understand that and I respect that, but I also do believe in celebrating joy wherever you can and grasping onto that joy. And this is something I'm feeling joyous about, and I want to share that with you guys. I'm so excited, guys, because I've gone overseas once in my whole life, and it was 25 years ago. 25 years ago, and my husband and I are finally going overseas. We're going to a music festival, and I'm just very excited. So be prepared. I will be talking more about that. I'm going to be vlogging the whole music festival. I am so pumped, already crafting outfits in my head for this thing. I'm just so excited. So that was my low buy check-in for the month of November. Guys, I'm going to be doing a video. Maybe this month, maybe next, talking more about my low buy, because I do think that I need to rein it in ways that I have not yet. This was a month where I don't regret any of my purchases, but I do feel the need to rein it in, because when I was doing my declutters and as I'm doing them, I have so many products, and I am by no means a minimalist, but at the same time, I want to be bringing less stuff into my collection. And I feel like I've sort of gone back around where I'm like, I haven't bought that much makeup, but I've bought a lot of clothing or shoes or things like that, and it adds up. And especially with me taking this trip next year, I want to save some money so I can really enjoy that trip for all it's worth. So there's going to be a video talking about my low buy and my goals for 2026, because they have changed a bit. But that's it. As always, I want you to let me know in the comments down below, what things did you treat yourself to this month, or what things went on your wish list but you haven't purchased them yet, because I will also always applaud you for that. If you liked this video, I will put my last month's low buy check-in for you here on the screen so you can kind of continue the fun, but please take a second and give this video a thumbs up before you head out. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you guys are super freaking rock stars, and I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video.